Hey, what's going on, Geminis? Butch Tarot here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. And we're going to be using the Heaven and Earth Tarot. So with all that being said, and excuse the crunching in the background, my new puppy doesn't really enjoy being alone, so he's chewing on his bone. So hope he's not too loud. With all that being said, let's get reverse. What do we have for Gemini? What is going on with Gemini? All right, Geminis. The first thing I see, Geminis, is I see there's a connection around you. Now, this is something, I'm not seeing a beginning, a middle, or an end here. All I'm seeing is a connection. And I feel like there's a deep connection here. You know, this could be something... I feel like this could be something that we're not even really aware of. You know, sometimes we know when we're in a connection. Sometimes we just, sometimes we know and sometimes we don't. And I feel like this is where we're at with this. You know, there's a deep connection here, but I feel like it's very primitive. It's very fresh. I feel like with this person, I feel like this is someone that you have a really good time with. There's a lot of light energy, having a lot of fun, a lot of spontaneous energy. But there's also there's a lot of seriousness at the end of it all. I feel like we truly haven't seen, from the beginning, I feel like there was more of a physical connection. And I feel like we haven't quite touched the surface of this yet. I feel like we're not really seeing the depth of this. I feel like we could feel it, though. I feel like you feel this connection, but it's very unpressured. There's no... sometimes we're with somebody and we're having a really good time, and then all of a sudden one or both start wanting more, and then there's that pressure of making it into something that it's not, or making it into something more. With this, it's just, there's no pressure. There's a very nurturing energy, but I feel like, I feel like you both are happy in the situation. You're both going to be very happy with the situation as it stands, and there's no pressure, which I feel like is a very big plus for you. They're not trying to make it anything it's not. They're not trying to, there's just really, it's like absent of expectations. We're not trying to pretend like it's something more than it is. We're not trying to pretend like it's not what it is. We're not overselling, we're not underselling. It's just right where it's supposed to be. And I feel like it just feels right. And it will just feel right. I mean, your intuition is telling you that everything is right. And this person is giving you no indication in any other direction. It's very light. It's very light, but it's also very deep. It's very different than most readings I do. I mean, it's almost like you're both on the same page of not being on any page. This person is very confident. They're very strong. They're very passionate. But like I said, you have a lot of fun with this person. I feel like you just feel free with this person. There's no overthinking. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. There's no overthinking here. We don't have to. There's no labels. This person isn't looking for a label. They're not pushing you anything in any direction you don't want to be. It's just two people being together, and that's it. I don't know what the hand motion was there. It's just it. I mean, there's no... But it's so deep. I feel like you have this deep, undesiring connection. It's almost like a magnet pulling you together. But then there's no pressure. There's no expectations. There's no... I feel like you're two people doing your own thing, but you just come together. And then you go back to doing your own thing, and then you come together, and it's just... It's harmonious. I mean, we have that temperance, that it's balanced. There's no... You both think about each other. You both like being with each other, and it's all it has to be. And like I said, there's no pressure. There's no... But the thing that really gets me with this is what you're both not seeing is that a foundation is being built here. There's a foundation being built here, and neither one of you, either you're not seeing it or you don't need to see it. But there's already a bond being built. I feel like this person, you find it very easy to talk to. Very open communication, very, this person is a very intelligent person, very confident. They know what they want, and they're not, they know what they want, and what they want is just to be with you in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't matter to them. They don't have to call you theirs. They're not here to possess you. You're not a possession of this person. That's not what it is, and I feel like that brings you closer to this person because they're not trying to tie you down, But there's a very comforting energy when you're around this person. You just feel like there's no jealousy, there's no expectations, there's no hidden agendas. It's just two people being together and enjoying each other. And I mean that not only emotionally, not only physically, but in a very mental type compatibility. Just being with someone that's on the same page, being with someone that they don't need you to conform. You don't need them to conform. There's just two people enjoying each other. Mind, body, and soul. And I feel like there's a lot of... That's what gives you the most emotional fulfillment with this. It's just being with someone that it's moving forward without anybody having to move it forward. We're not being... we're not being pulled or pushed in any direction. It's just moving forward on its own. It's just naturally happening. A lot, like I said, a lot of times we get with people and they want, you know, they get to a point where they want something more, and then they start pressuring you to give them that. This person is just happy to be with you, and you're just happy to be with them. And I feel a lot of happiness, you know, and I feel like this is something that you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for someone that's on the same page, you know, knowing what you want without having to sacrifice anything for it. You know, you just enjoy each other. And like I said, with that Lover's card, it's a very, you know, it's a very deep connection, and I don't feel like the depth of this connection has been exposed yet, but it will. You know, they don't need any labels. And I feel like that's one of the biggest attractions you have to this person, is you don't feel like you have to be anybody but you. And they don't have to be anybody but them with you. And it's so authentic, and it's such a genuine energy. You know, you just feel like you can be each other, be yourselves with each other. And I feel like it's very comforting. You know, feeling like that Lover's card, I always like to have that feeling of home, being the place you are meant to be, and just letting it be what it is. But like I said, the funniest thing that I really see in this is this: two people are just happy to be with each other, but you're building a foundation that most people, you know, most people want. You have so much forward movement here. You know, we have the Wheel of Fortune as well. I mean, there's good things coming for both of you. There's strength, there's balance, there's, you know, some people try too hard, and that's what ruins relationships. Or people don't try hard enough, and that ruins relationships. This is just two people that are happy being where they're at. You know, there's a very, it's very euphoric. You know, it doesn't have, some words just don't have to be said. And I feel like you feel it with this person. You know, the feelings you have for this person are only growing, and the feelings they have for you are only growing. But we don't have to talk about it. We just know. You know, and it is funny because, you know, we don't, like I said, we don't see it happening, but it's happening. You know, there's no regrets here. There's no, we're building a foundation without without talking about building a foundation. It's just happening. It's coming together. It's, like I said, with that Temperance card, it's very balanced. You know, a lot of forward movement. You know, two people being authentic with each other, being open, being honest. And that sometimes can be the strongest relationship you can be in. And like I said, I feel like there may be a part of you that felt like you'd never find this, and a part of them that felt like they would never find it. But the funniest thing is you're not doing anything to get it. It's just happening. Like I said, putting this read into words has been difficult, because there's so much unsaid things that it's fine though. It doesn't have to be said. You know, and for a Gemini read, I mean, Geminis are the communicators, and this person has no problem communicating either. And like I said, it's just two people that, you know, enjoy this, because there's a lot of good things to come, and it's only getting stronger. And the depth of this is only becoming more exposed. It's like two people being together and, you know, just enjoying each other. And then one day they realize, you know, 20 years down the road, we're still together. We're stronger than most other relationships. We're stronger than people that, you know, have to put labels on it. Or we're stronger than people that, you know, try too hard or try too little. I mean, it's very easy. This came easy. Now with this person, we have A lot of air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. You know, people always make it so hard. People always try to make love seem so damn hard, and you're making it look so easy. You know, this connection makes it look easy. It's all good, though. Sometimes it doesn't have to be hard. Sometimes we're building a foundation, we don't even know it. You know, and like I said, it's just two people understanding each other. There's two people having an understanding without having to put it into words. And like I said, which is very amusing to me, because I feel like this person is very vocal. And I feel like with Geminis, they're very vocal as well. And it's two people that like to communicate, but they don't have to say the important things because it's just understood. That's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. And stay safe.